All right. Hey, Eryn. Hey, going to you.
Hello.
Oh, hello. All right. So we are on live right now. All right. So yes, good evening. So thank you so much, Eryn, for joining us tonight in this regular sessions. And it's a Saturday night live sessions where we're going to speak a lot about passions, joy, and as well entrepreneurship. All right. So I mean, for those of you that's actually online with us, please drop us a hi and let us know who you are. Okay. All right. So okay. So without ado, yeah, let's start off tonight by these sessions by giving an introduction about yourself, Eryn. Okay. So
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Very good evening. My name is Eryn. I will label myself as a creator, a mother, and an aspiring artist, and also the manager of a food manufacturing company.
wow. So wow, you have a lot of things in your life that you need to juggle, yeah, Eryn. So
Um, I do see that I have like so many roles to play, and like you just have to keep adapting to new challenges that comes up.
all right. Okay, yeah. So while you're describing this about yourselves, right? We do see that someone is actually coming in early right now. We have CK Ho. Hi CK, good evening to you, CK. Right. Thank you for joining us tonight. The next person we have Christine. Hi Christine Yun. Hello. All right, good. We hope tonight is going to be a good session, yeah, where we're going to find out something interesting from Eryn. Yeah, like what we have heard just now. Eryn actually, she's a manager of a food company, and as well at the same time, right, she actually a homemaker as well, right, attending to two children, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
good. So great. Now, okay, Eryn. So probably, right, you have seen a lot of things that you have done across like online internet, yeah, like your art, even sometimes like even some of the new what I call new sports that you took up, right? Which I do not want to reveal right now. Probably you can share a little bit more about that later on. Okay, so some of your hobbies, things like that. So, but before I move into that, I just want to find out more, right, about how do you find time for all these hobbies and so-called all these pastimes that you are enjoying so much?
I think I actually set priorities. To me, I like to put things in order. I have a very detailed planner, organizer, I would say, that I will actually put in all the things that I need to do and I want to do on that day.
Wow. So you really have a diary that you actually jot it down, and I mean a planner to jot down all these things, right?
Yeah, I do have
Wow.
my non-negotiable thing. For example, every day I will allocate time to talk to my children, to understand their day, like to do activities with them. So this is non-negotiable one. So no matter
Wow.
how hard it is, I will try to allocate this time for them. Then I'll also allocate time for my husband. So I will spend time talking to him, like really communicating to find out, to spend time together. So that is also one of the non-negotiables of my life. So when I
Mm-hmm.
put things into like when I block the time, right? So I know exactly at what time what I should be doing. Like last time in the
Wow.
school, I also do that. So that's like a very old-fashioned method that I use that I find very just very effective.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, so what you mean is that through writing down in that planner, right? So
Yes.
yeah, that's a very disciplined way of doing things. I mean, I myself hardly use that, but I do keep like a diary. I mean, a calendar, so
And
called, right? And nowadays we
yeah,
have
yeah.
smartphone, right? So most of the time I will just jot it down in my calendar. What are the things that I need to do, things like that. Wow. So that actually means that you're a very passionate person, yeah, and also very committed persons to the things
I
around you.
believe in I believe in product. I believe in productive. Being productive is very important in life. So to me, it's all
Mhm.
about productivity. I don't know, maybe it's just a personality thing. I find growth and learning and being productive in life is a way of living
Yeah,
for
for
me.
sure. Especially when you have so many roles that in your life that you need to perform, right? The role of like being, fulfilling your career and then fulfilling your family life and as well as your personal life as well, right? Good, good. So yeah, at the same time, we also see that there are actually two more person join us. In fact, right now we have a total 11, but we have two more persons saying hi to you, right? One of it is Mikasa Ang, and the other person, I'm so sorry, I cannot read Chinese, but uh, probably Eryn, you can
Oh,
help me.
oh,
Yeah.
yeah, it's Kafun, my friend. Hi, Kafun.
Oh, all right. Okay, good. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Yeah. All right. So since then, just to let all the audience know, tonight there'll be some special gift towards the end of session, which is going to be given out by Eryn herself, right? Which is something that's very dear to her. Okay, Eryn, would you want to share about what's the special gift tonight?
Um, I have a Because Next carton box full of our new products. It's called Mix and Shape. It's a very exciting new product where you can actually create your own flavors of snacks. So I'm giving out one carton of it. And also, I'm giving out a book that I recently published. It's a Chinese stories that I wrote. Like
Wow.
it just has like a very short book, only like five little stories. And yeah, I'm giving out one of that as well tonight. So please
Wow.
stay to the end.
All right. Thank you, Erin. Thank you for being so generous, And I mean, congratulations to you as well for the
Thank
successful,
you.
completion of that book, right? I'm sure that, you will truly put a lot of effort in it, yeah, to get that book done. So
Yes.
easy. Yes, yes. All right, great. So, okay, now next thing is that, yeah, let's talk about your hobbies and pastimes, right? I mean, throughout this entire pandemic period, I think most of us actually get to spend more time at home, more than usual, right? So, for now, perhaps you can actually share with us a little bit about your hobbies and pastime.
Actually, right, for me, dreaming is my biggest hobby. My biggest hobby, like I ever since a very young age, my mind always wanders and imagination will just run wild. So a lot of time I actually got people telling me that I am living in my own world because I was like too indulged in all the new things in my head. So initially I thought it is actually a negative remark, which means that maybe I don't have that social skill to interact with people. But then later in life, I do realize that dreaming is not a bad thing at all, because a lot of great things in life in this world initially started from a dream. So right at this moment, my hobbies are actually painting and longboard dancing.
Wow. Wow, that's wonderful. Yeah. So the way you put it up is like, wow. How many of us actually would dare to say that, the hobby is like dreaming, right? But I at least I've never
Like
heard
I
it
have
from
a
anyone
dream.
else. Yeah,
I have
exactly.
a
But
dream.
correct. But really no deny about it. A lot of times a lot of great things actually spark from a dream. Seriously. Yeah. Right. And I'm sure, your dream truly enable you to spark up to do the things that you are doing right now. Okay. Yeah. So probably, yeah, maybe you can elaborate a little bit more about your painting hobby and also your longboard dancing that you mentioned just now. Mm.
To me, I'm always into art. So painting, it just comes very naturally, especially when this MCO started. Um, I just need to find a way to release the anxiety and stress that I have experienced in the very initial period of time where we really never encounter such things in our lives. So it is a form, painting to me is a form of connection, like connecting to my inner self and also to the subconscious mind. So a lot of time, because I'm such a planning freak, I like to plan everything. Like I like structures and stuff. But then for painting, right, when it comes to painting, it is liberating in a sense that when I paint, I before I paint, I actually don't know what how the product is going to turn out. how the picture is going to turn out. I have no idea. So I just let the process flow. So to me, it is a very liberating experience for me. I find it very therapeutic as well.
All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, since you mentioned about this, right? Is there anything that you can actually share with us in terms of like some photos, things like that? I think earlier on you did send a photo to me. So if you allow, with your permission, I'll definitely put it up to all the audience tonight. Yeah. All right. Let's see
Yeah.
if you can put it up here right now. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Here we go. So all right. So yes.
Yeah, you can
Wow.
see
That's
it's
that's.
actually very messy. It is very, very messy. This is a technique called pour painting. So you pour the paint over on the canvas to create the patterns and
Wow.
different textures on the canvas. As you can see that it is consists of different paint being poured onto the canvas. So
Yeah.
that night was a very spectacular night. If you are in the room, it's like paint everywhere.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's also on my body, on my hair, on my hand, like it's just everywhere. Lah. But it is a very um happy experience for me. I do feel like even when I'm working with on my own, like in my own little world, I do feel that the state is in a flow state. I really feel connected and I really feel satisfied.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
so that is
sure.
one of the night that yeah.
Right. Wow. So of all the art that we are seeing right now, right? There are about multiple pieces of it. The one that
Yeah.
you are actually very engaged with that night is the one that's in front of you. I mean, the one on the floor, or the one that's like on the right hand side, or yeah,
Actually,
on your right hand
I,
side.
yeah, actually, I did three of these paintings together that night. It's the first time I
Wow.
ever worked on three different canvases because I want them
Wow.
to be in the same series. So I'm using the same set of colors and it comes out very, very differently. And I did it because it's the first time I ever worked with canvases this big. So um, I also have no confidence that I will be able to put it off. So at the end, only the one at the back make it onto the wall. The other two, I need to repaint them, like just redo them, just to
All
refine
right.
the details a little bit. Yeah.
All right. So I think probably, that you are actually having a real flow state of mind on that night, right? When you
Yeah.
mentioned that you actually have that three pieces being done all at the same time. I mean, regardless whether,
Mm.
you have that final piece that you like the most, but I think the other two also will be representative of, that state of mind at that time, right? The flow of the
Yes.
energy, the flow of your like your creativity at that time, isn't it?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It is a
Right. That's
very
that's superb.
when you found something that you are really passionate about, you actually feel that time just stops right there and you are able to be hyper focused and do the things that satisfy you. I think
Yeah.
everyone would have that kind of experience when they do things that they really enjoy.
I'm sure, definitely, yeah. So right, since you're on this, right? If let's say, if you want to like find out more about those paintings that you have done, do you have any particular location that some of your artwork can be found?
I actually published them on this Etsy store called Million Mars Arts .com,
Okay,
like something.
all
Yeah, later
right.
I send you the link. So I do have an outlet where I publish all of the work that I have done.
Okay, so yep, let's
Mm.
see. Yeah, I'm actually typing at the same time as well, and see if I can actually share some glimpse right to the audience tonight. Okay, let me see.
I just recently decided to put it up.
So this is the one, right? Is it correct?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, yes, this is the one.
Okay, okay. So right, wonderful. So you have a lot of creations here, yeah. Wow. These are your masterpiece, and all these are done what, just recently, or it has been quite some time?
Actually, I only started seriously pursuing this hobby of painting since NCO started, which is last year.
Mm-hmm.
Last year, yeah,
Wonderful,
2020. Yes. So
wonderful.
it's about 1.5 years.
So this is like right now we are seeing like about one, two, three, four, five. There are five pieces of art. No, more than that, right? Okay, yeah, five, right? Inclusive. So
Yeah.
and these are the one that you actually put up to the public, right? And what happened to those that you didn't put up? I mean, like those that you painted, like the other two pieces that we saw just now.
You know what happened? It's like when I decided to really put things up on this shop, I was thinking maybe I should put more work on there so that it looks like a proper shop lah, with a lot of varieties of different paintings. Then on the very first night that I posted, all the paintings, and four just sold in
Wow,
within 1 hour.
wow,
So
that's fantastic.
I at the same okay, at first I feel like, really man, got people want to buy. Artists always have this self-doubt one. I don't know why. I cannot explain. Artists,
Okay,
no matter it's a writer or like creative person, they always have this self-doubt one. Really? Got people want to buy. But then
wow,
it was
wow,
sold. I
yeah.
actually sold 5 paintings from this platform
Mm-hmm.
to different buyers. So at the same time, I feel like very very surprised, and I do feel recognized. Like people
Yeah,
actually like, which is something very encouraging for me.
yeah. Wow, this is truly marvelous. Yeah. So okay,
And
at
then
the
for
same
the
time.
others, right?
Mm-hmm.
For the others
Mm-hmm.
that I didn't publish is because either they are commissioned. So people actually ask me to paint for them as a gift, or they want to put at their home. I did a few projects like that, and also some that I want to keep for myself. And arts are like a piece of the artist's soul, I
Yeah,
would say. So
I'm
those
sure.
that
Hmm.
I feel very dear to me, I will just keep it long.
Yeah. So definitely, I think eventually you will definitely to have a space, right, where you can actually have all your collections, all the dearest collections of yours there, right?
Yeah.
Mm. Okay, so at the same time, in the meantime, right, we're also seeing like there are more people joining us right now. So we have like yeah, Christine Yun saying that, oh, I also want to dream. Yeah, I think probably Christine heard you just now, right, at the at the introduction session just now, that your one of your hobbies is actually to dream. And we have Keith, yeah, Keith, the resort owner, saying hi, Eryn and Ken. And Michelle Ong, yeah, hi, Eryn and Ken. Thank you, Michelle, Keith, and Christine. Thank you for joining us. So yeah, for those of you that just joined in, it'll be great if you can just drop a hi, and to let us know who you are. Right, thank you so much. All right, so next thing is that so since we have talked about your art, there's the other one which you are very keen to know as well, which is your longboard dancing. All right, would you want to elaborate about that? Yeah.
Okay, at first it started from like a shoe advertisement from like I actually can't remember which brand, but there's a shoe advertisement where there's a girl, long hair, just longboard dancing on the board in Korea, on the street of Korea. So it makes me feel like, wow, this is really beautiful. Unlike those conventional skateboarding that I have seen, longboard dancing is more graceful, I would say, because it incorporates dance steps into all the tricks and movement. So I find that really mesmerizing. And then I keep seeing videos. Then I keep seeing videos on Instagram. Maybe Instagram feed me all the all the videos. Then I
Right.
thought maybe I can try to do that. So I just go and have a look at the boards, and then I decided maybe I'll just do it. So I ordered a board from Shopee actually, and they sent it in. Then I started practicing. Actually, I just picked up this hobby not so long ago, maybe about 2, 3 months ago. So I feel like it is very fun to play. So same as painting, one about dancing, it is really epitome of beauty and strength together.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that is how I really enjoy. I just every day at about after I off work at about 6 o'clock, then I will start practicing for half an hour or 1 hour, and then every day I have a set of things that I want to try. So only after I master certain skills, then I will proceed to the next one. Then if I keep practicing every day, I tell myself like now I cannot go
Mhm.
out, so I just practice at home lor. So
Yep.
if I keep doing it, skills will just keep improving. Right? You just can get
Yeah.
better and better at doing such things, and that gives me a lot of confidence.
All right. Yeah. So yes, and I also get to receive, yeah, two of the clips that you actually sent to me upfront when I requested. Right? Do we have anything to share with the audience? Right. So can we like have the opportunity to share with everyone right now, Eryn? Is it all
Oh
right if
yeah,
I were to? Okay. So let's see what is the level, right, that you're able to perform. After like about just starting it for about 2 months, which I'm actually very impressed the moment I look at the clip just now. So let me do it up here. Okay. All right, here we go. Here's the first one, yeah. Wow, that's really marvelous, right? Yeah, it's like wow, you can actually do all sorts of movement on it and still able to balance yourself so well. It's like not
it's,
easy,
it's
yeah.
actually it's actually quite fun. It's actually quite fun. You should get one and do it. I think you can one.
I don't know. I mean, at this age, right? I really do not know whether I still have that kind of guts to do that or not, right? Considering that what if I fall and things like that, I mean, in the past, definitely we won't be thinking too much, but nowadays it's like wow. So right, I think we still have another one more clips here that you have sent to me. Let's see if we have that. Oh, I've yet to open up. All right, let me turn on the second video clip here. Okay. Oh, I did not share the correct one. Okay, here we go.
Next level, yeah. 절대적으로를 지켜 내 손을 놓지 마라. 결속은 나의 무기. 광야로 걸어가. 알아 내 home ground. 위협에 맞서서 제껴라, 제껴라, 제껴라. 상상도 못한 blackout. 유혹은 깊고 진 like too hot, too hot. 잡은 손을 놓쳐 난 절대 포기 못해 I'm on the next level 저 너머의 문을 열어 Next level 널 결국엔 내가 부셔 Next level 코스모에 탈 때까지 Next level
Wow, that's a few tricks there, right? Isn't it? I
Yeah,
think easily there will
I
be like
combine
about
them.
4 to 5. It's amazing. I do see that there's a part where I actually get off from the board and then you get it back, right, and still in sync.
Yeah.
Then there's one that you actually duck down, duck down, and then there's also another that you can actually flip the board. It's like amazing,
Yeah.
seriously, yeah. Wow,
I try
wow.
lah. I try.
And you're telling me that you're what, a mother of two of two children. It's like
And
Wow.
because every evening we will have outdoor activities time together. So I didn't film them in all these videos, but when I practice, they are also doing their rollerblade and their bicycles. So that is
All
how we
right.
actually spend time together, and I get to practice, my hobby as well. So it's not
I
just like
see.
fulfilling the duty of accompanying them. I also get to do something that I find fun.
Yeah, that's very smart. In fact, for those of us actually have children, like most of the time, it's very hard for us to like combine things that we love to do, I mean, with kids' time as well. But I think you did it so well, right? The so-called the play time, right? It's also a
Yeah,
time where you actually, yeah, be playing along with them and be also
yeah.
able to learn something, some skills for your own self, right? And enjoy doing it also. Wonderful. All right. So yes, we have Jaswina. Hi, Jaswina. Jaswina is the owner of what do you call it, this copywriting company, and also she's actually helping a lot of authors to publish the book as well. Hi, Jaswina. Good evening to you. Right. Good. So yes, I think we are on this topic of discovering the passions. You see, and Erin actually shared with us just now about two of her things that she's very passionate in. First is art painting, and second is longboard dancing. Yeah, and all of us actually able to see that, how she actually enjoyed throughout the whole entire process and see the end result as well, which is superb, really superb. Yeah. All right. So okay, now Erin. So we have seen these two things that you have done. Yeah. Now, just let us know, how do you find fulfillment, and happiness in doing all these things that you do right now? How do you do it? Mm.
I I always
And
put my I always put myself as
mm,
priority. I always prioritize myself. That is like the true essence of self love. So every time I will ask myself, do I enjoy? Did I enjoy what I have just done? So I actually have like a diary where I actually keep track of all the activities that I do and whether I enjoy it or not. So, for example, I like readings. So every day I will allocate a time to read. So after I read, right, then I'll ask myself, do I enjoy tonight? Do I enjoy my readings tonight? So very simple one, just yes or no. Then I'll keep track of the time, like the frequency. Then I also have like an interest, like a special love for my wine and spirits, like whiskeys and stuff like that. So I also will keep track of that. Like, do I enjoy my drinking session tonight? Do I love what I drink tonight? How do I feel? Okay. Then also skateboard lah. Then also when I scroll social media feeds, it's so addictive. When you started to scroll your social media feeds, then when you know it, it's on already like 1 and 2 hours already.
yeah.
It's like, yeah, then how do I feel about that? Or watching movies, or do photo shoot, or cook, or write, or research. So different. I just try out different things, and then I will keep track whether I like it or not. Then for longboard and paintings, is something that 100% of the time I am able to enjoy it. I feel so satisfied and happy. I have talked to friends, somebody they find cooking very therapeutic. They enjoy it
Yep.
so much. No matter what they cook, no matter how it turned out, they just enjoy the overall process. And then some of my friends, they enjoy meditation. So after they meditate, or they feel like so they're in their peak state. So
Yeah.
everyone is different. So I just keep track of it, and then there is how I find out what I like and whether it's my passion or not.
Wow, that's powerful. Yeah, I've really never heard of anyone that's still like using the kind of method that you have mentioned just now. Seriously,
Very
and
old
talking
fashioned.
about, yeah, talking about diaries or journals, things like that, right? And planners. I mean, how many of us actually seriously use that? I mean, like, and the one that you're using is like a physical one, right? Not as in electronic kinds of like diary things like that, isn't it?
I have a few types that I use together. So I have
Wow.
like a major organizer. It's a physical one. I like to write things. I like to scribble things. It's just what I do. Then I also just downloaded an app that actually helped me to keep track of all the habits that I want to build. So I have two right now. So one electronic, like one apps and one physical organizer.
I see. All right, that's good. Yeah. So for those of you that's listening right now, yeah, take note. Yeah, that's a special, approach, that Eryn used in order to to
Yeah,
gauge
this
herself
word.
in terms of that. Yeah, right. To keep track and also to gauge in terms of like your, your true sense and also the feeling about the things that you do. Wonderful. Yeah. So, all right. So, for those of you that actually have some questions in your mind and you would like to find out more from Eryn, yeah, probably you can actually drop us a message here in this session. We'll be able to see it. And we hope that, Eryn or either me, right, can assist to answer that. All right. And don't forget, to stay until the end of these sessions, that there'll be a special gift with the book authored by Eryn herself and also goodies as in a snacks form, right? For you. Okay. So it's going to be easy, yeah, Eryn. It's not going to be hard, right?
No.
The questions that you're going to ask. Okay, good, good. For those of you actually, if you stay on with us from the beginning till now, right, probably you'll be able to know the answer easily after this, yeah. So, and of course, there are two things that we have heard Eryn shared just now, which is her pastime and hobby, and things that she really love a lot is art painting and as well longboard dancing. Yeah, and actually we shared the page where you can actually find her art at the Etsy Million Mars Art. For those of you actually familiar with Etsy, yeah, it's a platform for you to see all kinds of artistic things and all the bling bling stuff like that, right? Okay, good. So now, Eryn, yeah, I think the next one is that probably we want to hear from you, right? Now you definitely have the advantage of finding your passions and as well able to do much of the fulfillment as at now. But for others, right, do you have like a so-called recommendations or like some guidelines or tips in terms of how others can also find their passions and also fulfillment?
Um, I actually believe that passions are God inspired. So each and every one of us has different calling and talents. And then it is something that you actually feel with your heart. Like it, it is a cause, like a purpose bigger than yourself. So I believe
Mm-hmm.
everyone is engineered in that way. So, at the very early stage of my life, I always tried to blend in, to conform to the social expectation, to comply to the norms. It seems to be like a very safe option, like a safer option for me, and probably many other kids out there. So we long for acceptance. So we comply or we do what other people do. We just fit into the expectation. And then as I grow older, I started to realize at the end of the day, no one actually care what you do. So it only matters to them when the things that you do actually affect them in a way or another. So my advice will be, you just no need. There's no need to change or no need to comply or conform to the expectations of the society or whatever social context you're in. You just do your own things. You just pour your heart and soul into it, and then you grow. So
Yeah.
you just have to nurture yourself, and it makes life more worthwhile. So when you ask me how to find your passion, like, I think for a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people it's not easy one. They just know it. But then for some it is not so easy. They don't know, I don't know. I don't know what's my purpose. I don't know. I don't have any talent. I don't know why am I here. So how do you discover it? I would say it's through action. You just do it. You just do it. So you go and explore different things that you might feel interested in. It might be very small, trivial things that doesn't make sense. But then you might not see it right then and then. But when you do more of it, you will know that it is for you or not. So to me, action is everything. You just have to do it. Like you say, oh, I want to go to the gym. I want to work out. Then you just go do it. You just don't just think. You just go do it. Just do it. Yeah. To
Yep, I
me,
think
that
that's fully agreed. Yeah, it's all about taking actions. You know, a lot of times, right? Yeah, probably we may have some thoughts, right? But if you never do it, you never know, or you never able to discover if it's something that you really like or not. Yeah, I truly agree with
yes,
that. Yeah, for those of you that are actually hearing, listening right now, I mean, watching right now, right? Take note as well. Yeah, it's all about taking actions. Really, no kidding, right? If you have ever thoughts about doing something, and you feel that probably it's something that you would like, just go and do it. You know, like what Eryn did, and I think, yeah, I think Eryn did it so well that she actually found her so-called like passion and fulfillment from there. Yeah. So yeah, Eryn, one more thing is there any secret to keep your determination going? You know, I'm sure that there'll be challenges, things like that along the way, right? And I'm sure that probably you might have to fall, right? When you were doing that longboard dancing, or probably when you were doing that painting, you know, something just didn't seems to be, to be going right. So how do you keep your determination going in that sense?
I would like to think that life is short. If I don't do it now, then until I don't know. So there's this story of a bucket list. So one night,
Mm-hmm.
I every night I put my girls to bed one. So every night before they go to bed, we have like a small chit chat session. So one day, my 8-year-old daughter asked me, "Mommy, what's a bucket list?" I was like, where did you get that word? Like, how? Then she say,
Wow.
it's I learned it from like a cartoon. Then I say, oh, okay. So bucket list is something that you want to do before you die. A bucket is where the American people, they put dead people inside. They call the coffin like a bucket. So they called
Yep.
it a bucket list. Then she asked me, so mommy, what's on your bucket list? Wow, there's a very chim question for a child to ask. So I told her there's nothing on my bucket list. Say why? How come? Why you don't have any bucket list? They say because I am a doer. I don't know whether there's such word lah. I just created it lah. I say because I'm a doer. I'm not a dreamer. So whatever I think I want to do, I plan it and I do. That's how I do it. So
Wow. Yep.
that is how I instill the spirit in my daughters as well. Yeah.
Wow. So in such way, it's also amazing, yeah, that your daughter have this kind of awareness. You know, I mean, how old are your daughters?
8 and 6.
Wow. So they
So they
have
are
this
very
kind of,
curious. They ask
yeah.
a lot of questions, like sometimes very difficult questions. Like one night, she actually asked me, "What is a pyramid scheme?"
Wow. Where did they discover that? Wow. Are they asking about the pyramid, or are they asking about what the business
The
model?
pyramid, yeah, the pyramid scheme.
Wow.
Yeah, the pyramid scheme. I was like, wow.
All
Okay, I think
right.
very soon they might ask me like cryptocurrency and stuff. I don't know. I haven't really.
Yeah. Right. Wonderful. Okay. Yeah. Nowadays kids are really like, they are very smart. Yeah. Seriously. So
Curious.
since, yeah, true. So all right. So we have in the meanwhile, we also see that there's another person, that there's a dear friend of mine, Sarah. Hi, Sarah. Good evening to you. Sarah is one of our Malaysian artists. Yeah, she's really good at painting as well. And I seriously think that, Eryn, you probably should get to know Sarah as well. I'm sure that there's a lot of sparks, a lot of things that y'all can like kind of further conversations, and a lot of creativity sparks among both of you as well. Really. All right. Hi, Sarah. Thank you so much for tuning in. All right. So since just now you mentioned that that you have this um, secret to keep your determination going, right? Is there any simple ways, for other people to do so, just like the way that you do?
One of the very, very effective ways that I discovered recently is to wake up early. Like it really changed my life when I started doing it. Waking up early before everyone else does actually sets you some quiet time to focus on things that matters to you. Sometimes Like when we have to work, we just wake up and then we just go straight into our routine, like
Yeah,
to like get dressed lah, go to work lah, send the kids to school lah, those kind of
true.
things. It really leaves you no time at all to plan your life properly.
Exactly.
I think you are early riser, right? So I think you can
Exactly.
relate to that. When you wake up early, even if it's just 1 hour earlier than you usually do, you actually
Yeah,
benefits from it. Yeah, it clears your mind to actually um, force yourself into focusing on things that matters to you.
exactly. Yes, there's
Mm,
even better clarity, early in the morning, where there's
yes.
not much of disruptions or distractions, so called. Yeah, I truly agree to that. Yeah. Mm.
So I do
So,
have like a morning routine that
mhm.
I find very effective. It is actually from a book that I read. It's called The Miracle Morning. I don't know whether you have read that book before. So it
No,
goes
not
in
yet.
a package.
Mm.
So it is very interesting. So like basically you wake up 1 hour earlier than you usually do. Then you first allocate time to like do your praying or just breathing exercise. Like just 1-2 minutes will
Mhm.
do. And then you started to go into like affirmation. Like you just
Yeah.
keep telling yourself that, I am whatever that you want to. They just fill in the blank. Like I'm strong, I'm beautiful, I'm independent. Like you just keep affirming yourself because our brain will take in whatever that we say we are. So when I say I
Yes.
am an
Very true.
artist, then my brain will believe that whatever that I say I am. So after like it's just 5 minutes will do like affirmation. Then you started
Mhm.
to exercise, even just a 15 minutes, 30 minutes exercise, light exercise or heavy exercise, you can choose just whatever that suits you that day. And then you
Yep.
do some reading or I call it research. I like to research on different topics like parenting, like investing, like
Mhm.
even how to be more independent or how to
Yep.
have more high level of stress resistance. So that is all that I all that time in that morning I use to plan what matters to me, and I benefit from that.
I see. Understand. Wow. So, okay, and I think probably we are already coming towards the end of our session, right? Thank you, Erin, for sharing so much. I mean, at this moment, yeah, do you have any like um summary, like key summary about the key to your success, and as well, do you have anything that you like to describe about for your burning desire? Mhm. Mm.
Okay, to me, I think planning and discipline is very important. To my personal growth comes from my planning and discipline. So when I say I want to do, I will surely do it. So that is how I push myself to where I am
Yeah.
today. Then when you talk about
Hmm.
burning desire, right? It is it is actually very vain, but I really wish to have beautiful body, like
Wow.
toned, fit, and attractive. Because like it might sound vain, like, but then
Hmm.
a healthy body, it comes with optimal mental health, steady blood sugar level, balanced hormones, and more vitality, calm, like you have less anxiety, and you're confident, and you're just pleasant to be with, I would say. So that is what I really, really want right now. And trust me, there's a lot of work, but yeah, that is what I'm trying
Really,
to
of
do.
course. Yes, yes. A lot of times, things seems to be easy, right? I mean, like, when you did your painting, things like everything looks like wow, when you mentioned that it's a flow of state of mind, things like that. But in actual fact, all this, there's a lot of I'm sure there's a lot of challenges, right, that you need to overcome, be it mentally or physically, and even like your longboard dancing as well, getting the balancing itself is already probably a struggle at the beginning, right? But once you have done it repeatedly enough, I mean through lots of hard work, and definitely you will come to the, to the success stage where you actually truly can enjoy, right, the entire
Yes.
the entire activity. Yeah, great. So yeah, thank you so much, Eryn, for walking us through about your these two passions, and as well how you actually found fulfillment in this entire process. I hope most of you that actually stay through with us till now actually get some learning somehow, and also hopefully this will spark something in you that probably you will be able to discover your passion soon if you have not discovered yet. For those of you that you actually discovered your passions, right? Seriously, I want to congratulate you. Yeah, it's not an easy process as well, because it also took me a long time before I managed to discover it, and as well making it as part of my living right now. Yeah. Okay, good. So right, I think we are coming to the sessions of like rewarding our audience tonight. Yeah, and we have like about how many, 5 to 6 of the folks that's staying till with us right now. Okay, so Eryn, do you like you have any questions that you would like to pose to our audience tonight, so that you'll be able to give them that gift? Yeah.
Very easy one. Um, how many activities that I shared tonight, which is what I am passionate about right now, my hobbies. How many?
How many? Yeah. All right. So the question is very
Yeah.
straightforward. How many activities that Eryn actually enjoy, right? And also, I mean, take it as a pastime. Oh, we have Christine already giving us the first answer. 2. Is that correct?
Yeah, two
Eryn, is
is
that correct?
correct.
All right. Congratulations, Christine. Yeah, you answered correctly. Yes, indeed. Yeah, there are 2 pastimes and hobby that actually Eryn enjoy the most, which is the art painting and longboard dancing. And by the way, we also have another person answering this as well, Michelle. All right. So we have 2 persons that gave the right answer. Yeah. Okay. So how do you decide, Eryn? Do you like? And by the way, you have 2 sets of gift tonight, right? Do you think that you want to
Yes,
give
yes.
to both these audience, Christine and Michelle?
Yeah.
All right, great. Congratulations, Christine and Michelle. Both of you answered this correctly, and thank you so much, for paying attention and as well listening through, and being with us all the way till right
Thank
now,
you.
from the
Thank
very
you so
beginning
much.
till now. Yeah, and I'll be in contact with both of you, Christine and Michelle, after this, and I will private message you to get some of your details so that we can arrange, Eryn to have the book, right, to be delivered to you, and as well the snacks. Yeah. So, and we have another person here that's like, I'm so sorry, I really can't read your name. But anyway, what he mentioned, that so glad I tuned in today and reminded me about doing what I really enjoy. Yeah, wonderful. I also agreed that with you on that. Okay. All right. With that said, yeah, that's the end of the session tonight. All right. Thank you so much. And once again, I want to thank you, Eryn, for allocating your time, and spending this 1 hour, almost 1 hour with us, and detailing about how you
Thanks for
actually discover
having me.
passion. And most importantly, you actually give us some tips and pointers as well, right? Which I find it very beneficial. It's not something that as a normal person, will actually do. I mean, although you may say, although you may say that it's like very old school, right? Writing down diary, which I hardly hear anyone
Yeah.
doing that nowadays, right? Hardly hear anyone's doing that nowadays. Writing down and jotting down and tracking along the way, and you did it well. And these are things that you actually share with us, which may be a very good pointer. All right. So yes, I think Christine also would like to pass on the appreciation to you as well. Yeah, thanks for sharing. Okay, great. Thank you, Christine. All right, with that said, I think we will end these sessions right now. And for those of you that would like to know more about Eryn, you can actually come to this website, yeah, www.womanmusings.com, yeah, www.womanmusings.com. You'll be able to find more about the things that Eryn do, especially the book that she write, and probably some arts, and as well some topics that may be very dear to her as well, right? That will be sharing through that website, yeah. Okay, and for those of you that would like to be further inspired, with more discoveries through different people from different aspect of life. Probably you can actually like and subscribe this page, you know. Every week we'll be inviting different people with your different passions and different achievements in their life to come and share their passions and as well their entrepreneurship journey also. All right. Okay. With that said, I think we'll end these sessions right now. Thank you so much, everyone, and stay safe
Thanks.
and good night and have a good evening as well. Okay. Bye bye.
Yeah, bye.